friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of reading books with your kids. These are some of our books that are very messy because my little girl loves to pull them out and make a mess, and then I just pile them back in as quickly as I can sometimes. So they're messy, but I am really passionate about this subject. So to start off, I want to talk about some of the pros. It helps kids create new vocabulary. There are things that they just aren't exposed to outside of books, and it helps to increase that vocabulary. It also helps with their reading skills at a young age. You can start from the time they're born, and I've even heard of people that read to their kids while they're still pregnant. So that's like, it can start early, and it will help increase their reading skills. Also, it is a great way to influence imagination and increase imagination as they go places that are just fun. So that's another great thing. Also, I really love how much it bonds a parent with a child. For me, I have a goal to stop what I'm doing and read my little girl a book when she brings me a book, if at all possible. And it has been so good to bond with her and have her cuddle up on my lap as we read stories, sometimes in the kitchen, in her room, in our living room. It is just so good, and it is a really great bonding experience. Another thing that is really great with reading is that it is a skill that they will take with them for the rest of their life, and you are able to have that influence. Okay, moving on to some of the cons. Books can be expensive. A lot of these were gifts or were at a thrift store because they are super expensive, and kids are rough with books. This is one of my little girl's favorite, and the front cover is like completely torn off. This is not the only piece of tape that is in this book. It is called The Escape of Marvin the Ape, and it is torn to shreds, but she loves it. And that's another thing, is you may have a child that gets fixated on a book. And I have probably read this book, I don't even know. There were days that I've read it like 4 times. And so I'm probably pushing on 50 times that I've read this book. So it can get really, really annoying reading about an ape that keeps escaping. And this is a really good book. But man, I don't know how many more times Marvin the Ape can escape. So that's one of the negatives. Another thing is that you may not have any interest in the books that your kids like. My little girl loves counting books. I have always hated counting books. I hate them with a fiery, burning passion. And she will bring me counting books. And I'm like, okay, this is important. I will read you the counting book, but I do not like it. And so those are some of the cons with that. It does take time. You will be spending time doing it. And that's just a matter of life, and it's just of where you value your time to be spent, and is that with your child reading or not. So those are some of the pros and cons. If you have any more pros and cons you'd like to add, please comment below. Also, you can check out our blog for additional pros and cons. Bye.